Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey.
I'm tired, Austin.
Hey, season
I'm
2!
so tired.
Welcome to something that has not been done in Sentai ever before. It is absolutely insane with what they're doing. Right?
The fact that they have a second story arc that just goes off what we consider the main plot of the first.
There's not. In Sentai is always one big story, but the fact that they actually do a time skip when the show is still going is insane, right? Because with Sentai, they never do a time skip like this. If it's not something like at the beginning where you show like a bunch of children being kidnapped to go fight in a space war, and then they do 10 years later they return to Earth. You know, right? Like to establish the tone of the show, right? Because instead they only ever do time skip at the beginning or at the end, right? But those are more done like prologues and epilogue type of stuff, right? Right, like with the recent 10 Gokaiger movie that we watched, right? That was an actual that takes place like 10 years after the show's end, you know, right? Where we find out, hey, what are the Gokaigers doing now, you know, right? What planet have they desecrated and robbed? You know, how many orphans did they created that day, you know, right? Right?
Okay, I see your point. Mainly it's either done after the story or before the story, but never really during the main story.
Yeah, it's really weird that they're actually doing this. I think it's mostly due to the fact, I believe that's mostly the fact they're trying to experiment with Sentai right now, right? Because as you know, Sentai is the worst selling. Well, at least in comparison to Kamen, Sentai is terrible, alright? Sentai, boy, you know, it's real sad about Sentai, right? To the point where every year for budgeting, they tell Kamen Rider, hey, you can't have that much budget. You have to share some of that with Sentai. You know, right?
Jeez.
Right, because I think Kamen Rider annually, medium, makes like 20 billion years for Toei, right?
20 billion?
Yen. 20 billion yen, right?
That's not bad, though.
Right, but Sentai, alright? Only makes around like 5 to 10 billion every year for Toei, you know?
Okay, I mean, it's not as big as Kamen Rider, but I'd still say that's an impressive amount. Well, but then again, companies would be like, we need more money.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's really sad. To the point where now every year, whenever Kamen Rider has the budget, they're like, hey, can we get this much? Right? Toei's like, no, yeah, Sentai needs that more, you know? I don't understand that business tactics, honestly. I feel like that's like the stupidest business tactic. Like the popular show has to get a reduced budget so they can save some of that money and share with the least popular franchise. Is a terrible business model, by the way. You would think you would just keep putting more money into Kamen Rider at that point, right? Because we haven't talked about it with Tariq yet. I was going to bring it up, right? For God Chart this year, they have gone on record saying that there is going to be less Kamen Riders this year, right?
Oh, so like less mainline actors becoming like Kamen Riders, or just a limit of like one Kamen Rider?
I don't think we're going to get... I think in probably... I don't know. If I want to guess, I think we'll probably get like at least 5 in Gotcha, right? But because if you watch Kamen Rider, or ever since, let's see, I want to say since like Gaim or some shit, right? The amount of Kamen Rider every season, he just keeps adding more, you know? Toei needs that money. Like, boy, we gotta put in new toys, right? Like even in, Geeks this year, there was like they made a whole bunch of Kamen Riders, but that's more of a show aesthetic. There were still 4 mainline Kamen Riders, right? I think Revice is a better example where there was like so many fucking Kamen Riders in Revice. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, that and Saber too.
Right, like Saber's a better example. There was like 13 or 10, whatever the fuck, secret sword wielding Kamen Rider. Yeah, right? Yeah, so I think they said on record that for Gacha this year, they're gonna do a reduced amount of Kamen Rider appearing, right? They're not gonna be as Kamen Rider focused in Kamen Rider, you know, right?
Wait, how does that make sense? How is it not as Kamen Rider focused in Kamen Rider?
I think they're more like less Kamen Rider characters, and we're probably just gonna focus more on Gotchard and whoever the fuck else is gonna show up, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a little more sense.
Just put all the focus point on like the main guy and whoever the fuck else is gonna is gonna show up and be a Kamen Rider, right? Like, right? Right, because there's not gonna be like
Mhm.
20,000 or like 15 Kamen, right? Because if you think about it, within like the first episode of Saber, we got like 3 Kamen Riders that show. I'm like, boy, man, that's a lot of Kamen Riders, right? Because I think Saber episode 1 had Caliber, Saber, and Blades, right? All show up. I'm like, what the fuck? There's this. It is only the first
Yeah.
episode. There's already 3 Kamen Riders showing. I'm like, boy, and 2 of them are not even the main characters, right?
Right, yeah, no, I can see what you mean by that. So they're just kind of well, I mean, I, I mean, part of me kind of like thinks it makes sense, at least in terms of like bringing more focus to a show. But their excuse is that it's the money, and they're basically like in Sentai here, like, I mean, they're putting the budget to good use, right? But like the thing is, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna fix Sentai, throwing money at the situation isn't gonna make things better.
Right?
If anything, you're not addressing the issue to begin with.
Kneecapping another show just so your other show can survive on the life support it is insane, right? At that point, right? That's why
Mhm.
for the last 3 years of ever since Zen Kaiger, right? They've been
Right.
experimenting more with Sentai. It was like they're like, boy, man, Sentai's doing real bad. We gotta figure out how to fucking fix this problem, right? Didn't help. A global pandemic didn't help our situation anymore, It kind of made it worse, right? So we gotta. It turns out having 5 actors in the room during a global pandemic probably a bad idea, right? So let's not do that. Let's just get one human actor and put the rest of them in suits, and call it a day. And we'll ADR their voices over, right?
I mean, they ADR all the time. It's like they'll be like, yeah, I mean, we know ADR. We do it all the time.
Mhm.
We might as well make it more of a focus.
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
But,
I forgot how we got on this bit. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So like I said, it's just really weird that like for the new story, this is that actually just like an actual time skip? Because the way they just do new story, I was like, all right, we defeat the big bad. Oh shit. 2 days later, oh hey, you defeated my brother, Deathnarok the Eighth. It is I. It is I, Sagnarok, the third.
Okay, Sadnarok or Sagnarok? I didn't hear. I heard sad, and that just makes me laugh a lot more.
No,
Honestly.
Sagnarok. I am the villain of the SAG Actors Guild.
Okay.
I'm here to destroy every single unions. I'm here to destroy the unions. Just like how you guys created a union between the 5 kingdoms, I am here to destroy the Hollywood contract unions, right? For them to getting better pay and against AI and streaming residue, They don't deserve that, right? It belongs to us.
Oh my
god. The Bunkerogs. We deserve streaming residue from Netflix,
Do you think instead of henchmen they decided to downsize and just maybe use like AI henchmen?
Oh,
just like fucking like I don't know, like you'll see like a robot with like an NFT like taped onto its face and that's like their AI henchman.
Right. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like what every bad company would do.
Mm-hmm. Right, but like I was saying,
God.
it's just really crazy how for King-Ohger they're doing this. I mean, season 1. I mean, I guess. Season 1, great, because Toei has actually gone on record and said that this is pretty much King-Ohger Season 2, but it is still within the sequential airing year of Sentai, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, they've actually gone on record
that's pretty
pretty much
wild.
from here on out, you can legitimately call this a Season 2 of the show, even though this is still one season of King-Ohger, right? Which is insane.
Yeah, and I mean technically it fits because typically one season is like 26 episodes generally.
Mm-hmm.
So like them starting right after episode 26 and saying this is season 2 fits, but it is weird the fact that it just starts like in the same like string of episodes that they don't even plan on giving a break in between. It just literally continues afterwards.
Right.
Which is fucking honestly wild to me.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But don't worry, hey, every Bundarock is dead, right? Yeah. We open up 2 years later a piece with genocide, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just you just see fucking like Jeremy on the ground. Also, pretty shocking opening just to see him defeated on the ground like that, dude. It's pretty fucking wild. Just open up with one of the most powerful. I mean, then again, that's just how they do it, just to show the threat. It's like, oh yeah, get a powerful character, have them get beaten up, and then show the what's the strength of the new villains. Also, Kamijin is still fucking here. What the
boy,
fuck?
you know,
What the fuck
Kamijin is
happened?
always around, just like how we are always around for our weekly unnamed.
Oh my! Are you
tokusatsu
really?
podcast-
Are you really?
podcast
Oh my
series
god! The
where
one time I
have
don't ask for
a
it, and then you
person
bring it in where
who
it's
heavily
supposed to be.
actually supports
Jeez.
the SAG Screen Actor Guild, and everybody, my friend, look, a person who works for Universal Picture and is currently outside cutting down the trees that the protesters are using to get shades to
Oh
protect
my
them from
god!
the
No.
heat outside.
No.
As we discuss the latest Super Sentai season, Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger, a production that is not made without union involvement because this is Japan and they don't believe in that stuff. I think.
Did they not have unions? in
I'm pretty sure
Japan?
there's unions in Japan. I mean, they have their agency that represents them, you know, right?
Are there unions
Boy,
in Japan?
that's a broad search. So I think you need to search up Japanese Entertainment Union, right?
Well, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. At least if we're looking for like, I was looking in general because they have a Wikipedia article called "Labor Unions in Japan."
Okay. Apparently there is something called the Japan Federation of Media, Advertising, Motion Picture, and Theater Labor Union. Sure, why not? It is. Oh boy, this is a sick Wikipedia page. Hey, hold on.
what?
Before
Hold
you
on.
click on it, right? Look at the auto-generated thumbnail, okay? Right? You see all that line of text, okay?
Yeah.
Now click on
yeah.
it.
Okay. it's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing. What?
That auto-generated thumbnail was 90% of the article.
Oh my god. They literally have nothing. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, this union is new also. October 2017. That's when they just got a union for media. Good
I mean,
lord,
I guess
dude.
before they were, I think they used to be a trade union before they actually branched out to more like specific terminology, right? I think before there was just like only one union, or I guess a labor union in Japan, but then everyone was like, boy, man, this labor union is encompassing too many subjects. We should probably break it up to the automobile and transport union section. We should probably divide all this stuff and try to figure out, boy, let's just have a bunch of subgroups within our union instead, right?
Okay. No, yeah, I mean that makes a lot more sense if that's the case because it did look like because there's a few of them that's just like I guess covers a broad
all right. So this is the
topic.
Federation of all NHK labor. Look at that auto-generated
Don't
thumbnail.
tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna click on it right now. I'm just gonna go ahead
Look
and
at
do
the auto-generated thumbnail first, right?
It's the same thing! It's the same thing! What? No! What are you joking? Wait, oh, no, wait! This used to be their media union! This used to be! What the fuck? And then it merged with the National Cinema and Theater Workers Union to form the one we were literally looking at. The one we were literally looking at right now.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Oh my god. Man, I love dive deep. Man, this is the deep dive of Wikipedia page you do, right? This is actually when you go too deep into Wikipedia, right? I'm gonna look at the
and then you
history
start
for this
finding
page.
all this
What was
shit.
the last edit on this page? Oh wait. Oh, they did not make this Wikipedia page was not made until January 2022. This Wikipedia page is like less than a year old. It's only a year old.
Oh my god.
Holy
what
shit.
The fuck?
Man,
They just started putting this.
oh my god, what an insane way. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Boy,
And
hey,
just-
we opened with a
and-
bunch of dead bugs, you know? Hey, Starship Trooper, once again, correct, you know? Right? Oh, the only
You
good
should just
bug
kill all
is a
bugs.
dead bug, you know?
It's a dead bug. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that is the message I got from Starship Troopers, by the way, you know? That was the big takeaway I got, because the only message of Starship Trooper was kill all bugs, you know, right?
Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't the satirical parody. That
What do you
was
mean?
the
What do you
Nazis
mean?
and fascist
Starship Trooper
governments.
was how great a great America's army is, and why America is the greatest country on earth, and why America should invade every nation on earth and in space. Because everything belongs
Okay.
to America. Because I am an
Okay.
American. All right. These
No, you see,
bugs,
I would.
these bugs do not deserve their home colony, These bugs have oil, We need to get the oil from these bugs. What are bugs gonna do with oil? They don't use transportation vehicles.
Jesus. So what you're telling me is now instead of like the race war, now it's Iraq. It's what you're telling me at this point. Good lord. But yeah, I mean, we
Hey,
have
by
all
the
the
way,
bugs, and
Starship
of course
Trooper
we see
freaked
the.
me out as a kid. By the way, what freaked
Did
me
it
out
really
as a kid
freak you out as a
wasn't
kid?
the
Did it
giant
really?
bug, was the scene where the one of the characters gets decapitated by the door or whatever the fuck. That was the
I straight. Oh well, to be fair, I don't blame you if you got traumatized from
that
seeing
was
that
the
as a
breaking
kid.
point for Star Trek. Everything else up until that movie, I was okay with, right? Seeing a guy get impaled by an insect, I was okay with that. Violence, sex, nudity, okay. Whoa, a person got decapitated by a giant metal door. Whoa, that's where I draw the line. But that was where
Oh my
that
god.
was when my fear of garage door and hanging metal doors was born. All right, I never trust. Every time I go somewhere, I was like, I don't trust this. I don't trust this giant metal door. Let me use your regular door. I'll enter through your regular door. I'm not entering through this garage door. I've seen Starship Troopers. I know how this plays out.
Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, that's not an unreasonable fucking fear. I'll give you that. But okay.
Yeah, hey,
I'm
Kamen
trying to
Jin
bring
is
us
still
back on
alive,
track here.
which is
Okay.
insane. Yeah.
No, I literally already mentioned that. But yeah, for some reason he's still fucking alive.
Mhm.
I don't understand. Like we literally see him blew up, right?
Yeah. I mean,
We literally see him blew
I
up,
mean,
and then
he
he's
teleported
back.
before
He's
he
back
blew
alive.
up, right?
Sort of, because the thing is, in at the end of the last episode, Kamijin legit was like, "Oh man, this is how the war ends. Blah, I'm dead," and blow up, right? So like, I figured by that point, mainly because, most time when the enemy blows up like that, um, unless they show otherwise, they're pretty much dead,
Mm-hmm.
Because like every time like Death Rock would escape death when he was huge, like that you would see kind of like some lava like splurted up or something, and so that would indicate that he's done something to keep himself alive.
Right.
But like with literally every other, like at least especially in previous Sentai seasons, when someone blows up, they're dead.
Yeah.
At least so far as I'm aware, unless you can bring up some example that
No,
states
that
otherwise,
sounds
except
about
that's
right.
not this
Yeah.
season.
The people die when they explode.
Well, yeah, I hope. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it like that, but I would hope they're not alive afterwards, okay? Because the agony would be excruciating. So I would hope that's the case. But apparently it's not the case for Kamijin here.
Mm-hmm.
Because this man is literally like, "Oh, I thought everything ended already." Like literally Jeremy's like, "I thought the war ended. What's going on here?" And then, Kamijin is just like, doing his monologue. He's like, "Hey, look at me and the other 3 generals. We're the 4 generals of this season."
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Oh, yeah,
also, there's the king
look
of
at
the
these
universe, just to let
mysterious
you
people
know.
in the background who just massacred all the grunt Bugnarok people. I don't.
Yeah, all the grunt
Yeah,
bug
don't worry. Hell,
knocks.
some of them escape. All right. Look, if Avatar: The Last Airbender has taught me anything, some of them escape and went into hiding, and it won't be for another 100 years until the Bugnarok race is brought back. Right?
What, are you telling me that Jeremy Bearimy is now the Avatar? Or like he's gonna have a reincarnation that's like another Jeremy Bearimy, and later, like 100 years in the future when they need him most, he died?
Probably
Is
yes.
that what you're telling? Yeah, but anyway, Kamijin is like, "Hey, by the way, the king of the universe, he's coming over to Terra, just to let you know." And then you see that big old swarm of I'm assuming cicada.
Yeah, I
cicada
think these are the
shoe-dogs.
god cicadas, right?
Yeah, and so they're basically flying in,
Mhm.
and then well, we don't get an opening.
Yeah, we don't get an
because-
opening, right?
Yeah, because this is the big beginning of season 2, and then we open up back on Sugadam,
Mhm.
where there's supposed to be a peace conference between the 6 nations.
Hey,
Right.
Geralt finally got rid of his homeless people clothes. He got real clothes. Right?
Yeah, he has real actual
Yeah.
clothes now.
Hey,
He can
looking a
afford
lot
it.
like
He's king.
looking a lot like Rascal. Hey, I hope he doesn't become the thing he hates the most. Right?
dude, if that happens, I would say that'd be a stellar fucking arc if they went through that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Hey, I
Because
hope
the
he
thing is,
doesn't learn about the truth and reality of the world, right? And that drove Rascal to be the king he is, and that he doesn't go down the exact same path, right?
yeah, it would have been great to see that kind of like story arc happen, but I have reason to believe that it won't.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, while Gira and Duga are just having a chat up in the fucking
Castle.
What do you call
Castle.
it? Skyscraper?
I just call it
I was
castle.
gonna say platform, but yeah, the castle,
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
We basically cut back to like
all
the
other
nations.
nations, right? And then we found that there's new royalty, there's new kings and queens in all of them. At some point within the last 2 years, Sebastian completed his plan of taking over his nation, and he's now the king. Right?
Yeah, and he's not a great king from what I'm seeing. That man literally just eats like dessert and breakfast
Hey,
all
look,
day.
this is payback for being forced to be dressed like an old man. Right?
To be fair, if you were king, I mean, the first thing I'd probably do is just lounge around and eat.
That's right.
So honestly, fair game, Sebastian. You did good, boy. You did good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with like next was like
Tofu, right? And then we have one of
right?
the Kokoro, I believe is what they're called.
His name, yeah, the one, the Kuroko.
Yeah, the Kuroko.
He didn't say his name was Kuroda.
I don't know. Look, boy,
everything.
these characters do not have names, and they will not have names. All right, that is the
only reason
not the point of these characters. All right, the point is that they are high. They work in the shadows. All right. They are not to make names or appearance, personalities, or anything else. Ignoring the fact that they all have masks that shows a personality of them, they do not have those, all right? They are
okay.
They do not have names or forms. All right? This government is literally being run by a League of Shadows right now, by a faceless government. If you think about it.
That's actually kind of very true, considering the fact that they never show their faces and they're always wearing some form of mask.
Look, the Court of Owls got their wish, Look, after,
oh
after
God.
the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents, like, yes, now Tofu will have peace, right?
Jeez, now Tofu will have peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so everyone's like, oh man, we miss our old king and fucking Tofu. And then I think next was like literally, I keep forgetting the name of this king. Gokun? Gokun or something like that?
Yes, Gokon, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gokun, I don't remember. But yeah, basically you just see like, I don't remember her name for the life of me, Purple Girl.
Look, I don't remember these fucking, I think her name is it, nope, that's not it. Fuck, I'm pulling it up.
I like how we just made a whole bit or a statement saying these characters aren't important. We don't need to know their names, and then we go into like, what is their name? I just think that's really funny.
Mofonina. Boy, I'm just gonna post her name, and you can figure out how this name is pronounced. Oh, that's the wrong chat.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if I can't read that, Morphonia. Okay, I'm calling her Morphine
can we
from
just
now
call
on.
her
It's gonna be
Morbius
easier.
instead? And make it simpler.
Morbius.
I'm just gonna call her Morbius from now for the rest of the show, right? And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me, right? Yeah, so coming back to Morbius and Gokon, by the way. Also.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to Morphine, because that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, Morphine is just like, oh my God, why won't Rita come back to work as a fucking guy is being rolled in for judgment in a fucking snowman.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then you also have
that person's crime, he's guilty. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing that Gokon taught me. Hey, look, you are judge, jury, and executioner, right? And there's only one judge, one jury, but 20 executioners, right?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
And then meanwhile in Neopetopia, the guy that looks like he should not be next to any elementary school does not know how to pilot a giant robot.
Yeah,
he does not know how to please the giant dragonfly god that he worships, right?
Yeah, because he basically, I'm surprised he hasn't died, if I'm being all honest with you, because that's a big fall in a big old machine. And he wasn't strapped in. I'm pretty sure he should have died at that moment. But From there, I mean, like the thing is, we see all the new kings and queen of the other four nations, and they all come in, into Sugardam, for the peace conference,
Right.
and so
Yeah.
they're
Hey,
basically
also,
just
hey, these orphans, still orphans, it turns out. Gira did not fulfill any of his campaign requirements in 2 years, They are still orphans, I would not vote
No,
for.
they're
Hey, in
still
the next
orphans.
election cycle, I am not voting for Gira again. That's for sure. Right?
No, but what if he says this time I'll make it for real?
What?
It just took a little longer than I thought. Just elect me for another term, me, your eternal king, and we'll go ahead and get that done for you.
Yeah, I'll fix the orphanage in my next year in office, right? That's how kings work, by the way. They're in office.
Just put it in the suggestion box. Just put it in the suggestion box. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take a look at it next week. And it's like, oh, is it next week? Nah, I mean, I'm pretty busy right now. As he says as he lounges in his chair, I'll check it later. Then he just never checks it at all. Like every other government. But yeah, everyone's basically there.
Everyone
basically
is
just
a terrible
kind of
king,
complaining.
It turns out. Is a terrible ruler, right?
Wait, are we talking about Gear or
No, I'm talking about the other
else?
four, the four bumbling idiots, right?
Yeah, they just don't know how to do anything, and then they're just. Also, hold on? I need to examine this line because he just said something, Duga. Oh, did they not? Okay, that makes it a lot funnier to me because it just like, at least if the translation is correct, and I would imagine it is that Duga, while they're in the conference, literally just says, "So why aren't any of the other kings here, man? What the fuck is going on with that?" I think no one knew that these guys were arrested.
Yeah.
Even though it should be a pretty big deal that like these four people in power who rule over a fucking nation are arrested.
These countries are doing what is correct, When your current political leader is gone, don't bring it up and try to throw it off like, yeah, no, they're still here, right? Hey, what do you mean our country's not having a coup right now? There's no coup going on in our country. There's no guy taking his private military armies into our street. He's already on the plane home, right?
Yeah, just divert, deflect, make sure nobody sees what's actually going on.
Look, the only thing you guys need to look up and see is that plane that mysteriously caught on fire. Did that plane happen to have the leader of the military organization that just tried to throw a coup in our streets? Man, what are the odds of something like that happening?
Oh my god, yeah, what are the odds, man? I mean, come on, that's like a 1 in a million chance. There's nothing else behind it. Not at all.
But yeah, and then meanwhile, hey look, it's all the bumps, all the stupid cicadas, they're here. It's the Fear of the Gods 2, the remix. They're back.
I was gonna say 2 Fury 2 God, but I guess yours is alright too. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, they all show up, and then Kuwagata?
Kuwaga? Yeah.
Kuwaga?
Yeah,
Yeah, so Kuwaga is literally scared out of
freaking the fuck out.
mind.
He is like every dog
legit.
during July 4th, I was about to say January 22nd.
God.
If there's any dates that dogs hate, it is July 4th and January 22nd,
Yeah, it's exactly those moments that dogs have just come to hate, like, completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would complain if there were explosions happening right outside me. I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
But, anyway, through this vortex of, like, cicada bugs that is, like, over the nation of Sugardam, you see, like a bright light just descending down, and it's just coming down, and then, big old light, and then everything else disappears except for this guy. Garrett, understandably, reaches for his sword
like, hey,
because,
what the fuck is this? I don't know who the fuck this guy is, right?
Yeah. So, if anything, let's go over how you feel about the introduction of the new King of the Galactinsect.
That's right, Dog Demabog is what I'm calling it. I think you see how it all ties back now, right?
Yeah, okay, now I see how it's all tying back together. Good lord.
He is Doug Demabug, and he's owner of the Demabug galaxy,
Yeah, owner of the fuck. I'm just gonna the Doug Dimabug galaxy of the Doug Dimabug universe of this Doug Dimabug cube, I
Yeah.
guess.
This character
You
is
know.
absolutely insane. Holy shit. I cannot believe this villain. I thought he was gonna be like some generic, just like conquering villain, but as the episode progressed and we actually see how he is absolutely insane. Holy shit. I think he
I
might
don't think
actually be the strongest Sentai villain this show has ever produced, unironically.
Yeah, because like at least from every other Sentai villain, from what I remember, they're always shown to be very powerful, but not undefeatable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's always something that kind of gives off, like, especially as much as you see them like blowing up cities and like conquering like or defeating the heroes at one point or another, right? They're always there's always kind of like a sense of like, yeah, they'll be able to defeat him. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Right? Like
this
they're
guy.
pretty much like just like generic like these are all like, hey, none of these right, like all the villains ever in Sentai are all are the rhinos, all right, right. No one has ever been a Doctor Doom of the show, you know, right? No one has ever been a
Right.
Galactic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Here, this man literally, like, he's like, oh, I'm the king. My name is Doug Dimabug, right? And Gira, tries to pronounce the name correctly. He's like, oh, I don't know, fucking uh, Josh Jimmy Johns or something like
Yeah,
that. I have
Jimmy
no
Johns, you
idea.
know,
I can't
right?
come. I don't have. I
What,
don't have the talent
Kadoba?
of putting
Is your name
nicknames like that.
Kadoba? You know, right?
Is your name? Is it Qdoba or Kodoba?
Ooh,
You
right,
know.
right, right. What your same name was? Jared? Jared what?
This could go one of several ways, Austin, and you know that. You know
I
that for a
don't know what you're
fact.
talking about, you know.
There are already a few names with the name Jared where it's you can pick and choose like which one is bad because they're all bad. All right, there's plenty of Jareds. Okay, like well, I'm not gonna name them. I'm not going to
All
do
right,
it. You
all
can do
right,
that.
right, fine. We better say that. Hey, is your name Cosby? Is your last name Cosby? You know, right?
Okay, that one's just choosing a very big target. All
I
right,
don't know
it's
who you're
obvious who
talking
you're
about, you
talking
know,
about.
right? There are many Cosbys, you
Okay.
know.
Okay, name
All
one.
right, Jim Cosby, Phil,
Wait, what am I
Phil
saying? Wait,
Cosby.
hold on. Shut up, okay? Because I just realized you could literally plug any name in front of Cosby and it would have worked either way. Okay, name a famous figure, okay? Name a famous figure that has the last name Cosby.
Oh, well, what do you mean? There's John Cosby.
Okay, no, hold on, stop right there. Okay, we're stopping at John Cosby, all right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up John Cosby and see if they come up as a famous figure. And I swear to God, if they do, I'm gonna actually fucking mauled.
Shit! Holy shit!
Well, well, well.
Hey,
All right, you know what? I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you. The internet's already proved me a liar at this point. Fine, fine. There's John Cosby the artist. There's John Cosby the police chief. There's whatever. That's two people, I guess, that are at least somewhat well known. Anyway, he gets pissed off that people mispronounce his name and literally starts throwing planets down on the city.
Right?
Which is the most insane fucking thing
Oh yeah, he does meteors. Also,
I could ever see in a show like this.
He fucking shows Gira how powerful he is by just straight up warping him to other or I guess not dimensions, but like other planets that he
planets.
and he conquers how you can. And then we show that he's actually do you think he's omnipotent, right? Omnipotent right here, right?
He's not. If anything, well, it depends on how you view it. Because the thing is, the way I would view it, he's definitely not omniscient.
Right.
Because he can't see and hear. Well, maybe, because he can't determine what people are thinking at the very least, but he can very much see and hear them. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not omniscient. Omnipotent, if I'm remembering the correct terminology for this word, would mean all powerful in some way, shape, or form. But that would also
we see
include
the
omniscience.
scope
So
of his power and
omnipotent.
ability, and the fact that the Sentai, or at least the King-Ohger, it just takes place within like this this like pocket dimension, right? And that and that outside of him is the actual infinite white void is absolutely insane. I was not expecting the route they were gonna go with this character. I thought he was gonna be like some generic invading big bad. You're like, oh hey, we come from the planet Britain, you know, right? Or this is our this is our manifest destiny, you know.
Right.
Yeah, hey, do you have any fine arts for our museum we can take and to put in, you know, right? Yeah, but the fact that he just lives, or at least the King-Ohger universe is all with like this small. All right, hey, the universe is big, all right, you know, right? Hey, yeah, the universe is always expanding, right? But like, this is I got like the biggest way that I got the vibe is like the ending of Men in Black 1, right?
It's exactly that vibe.
That was Tommy Lee Jones' character.
Yeah, it was K.
Right,
yeah, it was
right.
K.
Show what Will Smith was J, right?
Yeah, he was J.
Shows him the was that was one, right, when they did the locker room ending, right?
Yeah, the locker room thing. Well, it's either the first one or the second one.
Mm-hmm. Right, but yeah, right. It just shows how small it's absolutely insane. By the way, hey, Men in Black, whatever Men in Black ending that was, so insane. You know, so probably one of the coolest ending ever for a movie. You know, right?
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, it was pretty fucking great. But the thing is, it's wild because the thing is, then he kind of explains his whole plan while he's like having Gira like jump between.
He's just like racism, you know. He's like, yeah, I'm a big fan of racism, you know.
No, yeah, literally, this man like literally describes what he's doing as just cleaning up his room. You know how fucking insane that is? He's like, oh, I just need to clean up a little bit. Oh, I can't have all those specks over there. I'll just have the little specks fight each other. They'll just wipe themselves out in no time. Which is the most insane fucking thing. That's literally what Kami-jin is literally like the maid of his room. That's literally what he is. Like, it's fucking wild to me that he's doing all this casual shit. He's like, yeah, it's like normal to me, man. I do this all the time. I don't see what's wrong with you. I mean, it does kind of bring into perspective, like, do you think every time we're vacuuming our room?
Oh, by the way, it was Men in Black 2, by the way, I found out.
Glad to know you were looking that up while I was talking about that.
Yeah. For some reason I thought it was Men in Black 1, but it was actually Men in Black. Hey, look, I'm watching this clip on YouTube right now, alright?
So what happened at the end of Men in Black 1?
Oh, I
know the ending, right? Like, they get the new, someone to replace J leads.
Yeah, when after Will Smith memory wipes to let Tommy Lee Jones' character go back to his normal life, and I think the mortician or the scientist girl lady, right?
The mortician,
yeah, becomes his new partner, and then he shows her the ropes, you know, right?
Yeah. Because once then he was training his replacement, so they learned everything. You know, I remember that. So was it really just that simple of an ending? I could have sworn there was like probably an after credits or something that happened after that. That like.
Oh wait, no, wait, hold on, no, wait. Oh, wait, I'm looking at this wrong. Oh no, Men in Black 2 was the locker room. Men in Black 1 was the marble ending. For some reason I mixed them both together.
Oh, I forgot that was an ending. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know why the locker room was a lot more significant to me than the marble, actually.
Yeah. So movie 1 was when we found out that the whole universe is just we're just marbles to Cthulhuian CGI horror beyond our comprehensions, you know, right? Boy, man,
right. This is
definitely fucking early 2000s CGI. Holy shit. This is man-made horror.
Watching this scene right now?
This is man-made horror beyond human expression, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then Men in Black 2 was when they opened up the locker room and they found out that there's just a subspace life within Earth, right?
Yeah.
I think the fact that Men in Black 1 has just shitty CGI effects for the aliens, right? Or well, not shitty, right? But like you can tell this is early 2000 CGI makes it way more impactful than like if these were more like actual modern day CGI of how we portray aliens as way more realistic, quote unquote realistic. Right? Mm-hmm. Detail. In fact, there's like these weird, like badly polygonal or badly rendered beings, right? Then also we don't
Uh-huh.
even see their face in the ending. Apparently, I thought we saw their face. We only see their hand and part of their body. That's absolutely insane. Man, this ending
Wait,
is
you
way better.
mean? Oh, okay. You're still talking about the movie then.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'm still talking
I
about.
was confused as to.
I'm still talking about the first ending of Men in Black One. Anyway, yeah, hey, yeah. It turns out, hey, look. It just turns it out that Doug Dimabug loves racism. He's like, yeah, hey, that's my favorite thing to do. You know, right? I love racism.
Yeah, I mean, it cleans up pretty well, I suppose.
Yeah, look,
Oh,
I,
hold
I
on.
love
I'm
I love
watching
a
the scene right
cleansing. You
now.
know, right?
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, I like that nice squeaky clean feel in my room, So deep cleansing helps, tremendously for sure.
Hey, my favorite things to do is go on a crusade. You know, right? Those are my favorite activities, right?
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh wow, is it really just their hands?
Yeah. It's crazy. I honestly,
Holy shit.
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, no, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty good.
Way more
Existentially, that is
impactful, you
pretty.
know, right?
Yeah,
But
way
he
impactful for
realized
sure.
he says that, yeah, hey, yeah, oh yeah, this is I can summon up meteors to destroy your planet. By the way, yeah, this character is
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely insane. The power scaling like him in like comparison like past set time doesn't even come close, right? He is.
Yeah, no way, dude. Like I can't even imagine like fucking like Kira Major or like fucking
Hey, Everett,
even just
hey,
thinking
fuck
back
that
to
guy.
like the more
Right, hey,
huh?
that guy ain't got shit, you know. Hey, fucking, hey, your stupid little cult. Hey, stop trying to reboot Emperor, the Yodan Emperor, and just worship Doug Dimabunk instead, you know, right?
No, yeah, exactly. But even like thinking to like back to more popular Sentai, like or my most favorite Sentai currently, uh, until fucking King-Ohger takes over, Jetman, I would
Yeah.
have no idea how they would be dealing with this shit, like at all. Like even then they were dealing with like a dimension hopper, but like there was still a way to get to that dimension. But like realistically, from what I'm seeing in this one, I'm like, I don't see how anyone could like any Sentai could actually defeat them. Like at all because this man literally just casually flicks a rock,
Mm.
destroys like sections of Terra, and jumps between planets like it's nothing. And he like literally Giro was at his mercy because when they started dimension or planet hopping, I should say, the man literally is just like he could have left Gira to like basically choke out in space, but decides not to because he's just trying to get Gira to be like, hey, so if you could just be more like Rascal, everything will be chill between us, all right? We'll keep you and your kingdom alive. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about everybody else. Okay? Just come on, just here. I just need your. I have a feather. I have a pen. Just dip it in this in this ink. Oh, don't worry. It's not blood. It's just dark red. Don't worry about it. And then you just sign here on the dotted line. Just sign away your whole life to me. Go ahead. Just do it. Just do it. That's literally what's happening here. And it's just it's fucking insane. Like it, Rascal makes a whole lot more sense now.
Mhm.
I still don't like him, but the fact that like he changed from like such like a good person from what
Man,
you
do you
see
think
with
he
Gira.
knew about the secret of the universe, and that's why he was stockpiling nuclear arms? Is that why he wanted to control of the other King Ogre's bugs so badly? Because he knew about the truth of the universe, right? He's like, oh fuck, and he's like, but he couldn't let people know about it, or else there'll be a fucking riots and panic in the street. You know, right? He's like, was
Yeah,
Rascal the
yeah,
hero the entire time?
yeah, which is pretty fucking insane, dude. I cannot believe what the
Oh
direction
man,
this show is
Rascal was
going.
right, you know, right?
No, Rascal was still wrong, okay? I
Mm.
refuse to look. The man had a reason, and I can understand that reason. I do not respect or like appreciate or like have like I will still forever hate the actions that this man took in order to even fight against these ultimate beings of destruction, all right? I still fucking refuse. I stand by that shit. But yeah, he definitely had a reason at this point. And then Gira Gear's being told all this. Jeremy Bearimy, he just tosses him to the ground like it's nothing. And he's like,
And
oh
then
yeah, by the
meanwhile, all
way,
the other nations are getting attacked by his four generals, right?
yeah. And then this is when we start getting into introductions to all the new villains that we're having, the four generals.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was apparently, apparently there are 5. I don't know because there's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
we only see 4. I don't know if we're counting the king as the fifth.
Yeah, it feels like there's gonna be a secret 5th somewhere, you know.
Let's see. So there's
That's just how it feels
Kamijin,
like to me.
there's Goma, there's Hilby, and then there's I guess there's one missing. The Wikipedia only lists 4 members, so I guess they're.
Oh, really? I guess they're saving him like towards the middle or end of this season then. Shit. But yeah, you basically see Gorma, Hirubiu,
Yeah,
I think is what they call him.
Yeah.
Or her,
Hillbilly,
I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hillbilly, and then Minongan, which I don't know how.
Yeah, Mozart. Yeah.
That. We're just calling. Okay,
Boy,
look.
like, I think at this point we're just not gonna call any of these characters by their real names, right? And it's just easier.
We never do.
And just easier. We just give them fake names, right? That's easier for us to remember. You know, right?
No, yeah, but what I wanna know is what are you gonna name Gorma?
What?
The one that attacked
we could call him Rosalina, you know, right?
Why Rosalina?
Because that's his last name is Rosalie, right? Oh, they all have last names apparently. Oh,
they do.
Yep, I'm gonna link you there.
Because he only went like Gorma
no,
the
if you go to their
like
Wikipedia page, it lists all their last names.
Okay, hold on, let me see this. Main characters, blah blah blah.
Just go to 5 galactic insect jesters.
Okay, 5 galactic Kamijin Unka.
Yep, probably has a fucking last name apparently.
Goma Rosalia, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Hirubil Lich. Okay, all right, no, that's fine. And Minongan, what, mouse? Like mouse or something?
Yeah, I guess so. You know.
Huh. Oh, also this is telling me what they're supposed to represent here as bugs. Hold on. Goma, really? That's a longhorn beetle to them?
Yeah, you know, boy. You know, look. Just go with it. You know.
That's like I can see what they mean with like the sword whips that he has, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
man.
you know, let's just go with it. You know, where we can't really look the show of Army Star, we can't stop them with their name. All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and just as all the generals are about to kill all the present kings, although it's the real kings, they're back and they have spiffy new outfits. You know, that's how you know it's season 2 when they all get new clothing and they all look cooler. You know, Himeno's actress finally got told, hey,
exactly.
I can't be wearing this shit. This fucking big puffy dress every episode. This shit is too fucking heavy. Give me a slender outfit for me to wear. You know, right? Holy shit. I'm unironically glad they got rid of her dress. That dress looks like a major cumbersome for the actress every time she's on screen, right?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't exactly have her moving around too much when she was wearing it in the first place, from what I've seen, though. It's probably true. But the fact that they have her in the slimmer I mean, it looks really good. Okay? Like, it looks fantastic. Like, all the new looks that all these characters are having is actually pretty fucking good.
Yama B, I don't know what the fuck changed with Bobowski. I think he just got longer hair. I don't think and I guess he wears a new outfit. I'm not really sure what the fuck the difference is for him, you know?
Hold on, I'm trying to get a good stop for Bobowski. Okay, hold on.
I think 17.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I think his hair is also like I don't know if it's a matter of the lighting, but I think it may have been grayed. You know.
Yeah, but
also I don't know. Yeah, also he has some ropes. I don't know if that was a thing.
Yeah, I think that's new, but yeah, he probably has the worst 2-year time skip outfit, right? Where.
Yeah, it's not much of an upgrade from what I'm seeing. Maybe it's a new coat if we saw it in detail.
He's just got minimal changes, you know, right? Rita's outfit.
He's just like, yeah, I have longer hair.
Yeah, Rita outfits. It's okay. It's whatever. Rita's wearing a suit now, I guess.
Yeah, I think the only difference was the fact that it doesn't have like the billowing coat that she had on before. So I guess that's like the only other thing. Well, that and the hairdo, because it looks like. I mean, I don't know if maybe I'm
Did
missing it somewhere.
Rita change their hair?
It's just it was significant enough to the point because I'm used to her having longer hair. So I don't know if they have it tucked away instead, and so that's why it just looks like that to me, or if they shortened her hair to a bob.
Oh, hey!
So,
the Wikipedia is using female pronunciation for her character. I am now based on Wikipedia. It says I put the Wikipedia over the dog shit Ranger Wiki. I am now gonna be from this point using a female pronunciation for her characters. All right, there you go. Hey, it's official. Wikipedia says it, so it must be true. You know, right?
She was initially. Oh yeah, there's the pronoun.
Yep. Hey, there you
go.
We no longer have to dodge this slippery slope every single time we've been talking about Rita now. If anyone is to blame, go to blame Wikipedia. If you're still mad, take back your $3 donation. You know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just take it back, man. Just request a refund. I'm like, hey,
wrong pronoun used on Rita Kanasaka. Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's like get it right, Wikipedia, you bunch of nerds, and then you get your $5. Or if anything, be the bully. Go up to the CEO of Wikipedia, shake him down for his lunch money. You'll be able to afford Fogo. Okay, don't worry about it.
But Rita's outfit looks okay. I mean, it's whatever. It just looks like her other outfit.
Honestly,
it looks like, except she just took off the coat, and that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, honestly, the biggest glow up is just Himeno, because Himeno's is actually like the biggest glow up I've seen, and everyone like Yama, it's in line with what he looked before. There is a change, and it's kind of obvious, especially with his hair, but yeah, it's like if that feels. It feels good, as in terms of a makeover. Himeno, especially good. Rita and Babowski don't change at all, so I'm just kind of like
outfit change of the crew, right? Gira just put on Rascal's clothing because like, oh man, I guess he's not gonna need them. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my god, that just went through my head. Jesus. No, but I mean, anyway, so they come in to save their nations.
They all fight the generals, right? And they did their best.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Gira and Jeremy Barry decided to go up against the King of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Doug Dimabug, and it goes about as well as you expect. Like with the other Rangers, they're all fighting them, and it looks like they have a chance. Even with how skilled they are. Because they fought Kamijin. I mean, come on, they defeated Kamijin several times.
Boy, man, I hope Kamijin is the first one to die, but I'm assuming he is not. He's probably gonna Loki his way throughout the rest of the show at this point, right?
Honestly, for a character arc, if he ends up being like in his attempt to overtake like the King of the Universe because he wants to be his own evil dickhead, and they both end up destroying each other, is an ending I would vibe with so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, fuck Kamijin, and if like the Galactic King ends up falling to his own hubris, that'd be pretty fucking cool too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm just geeking out over potential storylines that haven't happened yet or have no or foreshadowing or prevalence, I suppose is the word for it. But yeah, I mean they all fight the generals. They all have a fighting chance, but they don't win their battles. And you also. And Gira fighting the Galactic King is with Jeremy Barry, even like since they're like the two most powerful characters in terms of like the Sentai team, they literally can't do shit. Even when they had this cool fucking power up, like literally the King of the Insects was like, oh, that power up looks fun. He's just kind of sitting there. He literally takes the fucking finisher, and he's just like, Lamau. All right, that's a little funny, but I'm gonna go now to my room and contemplate how to,
Yeah,
have
and then
more
we
fun
found
with
that
this,
giant, ugly, the big orange thing the entire time is not his face. Nope. It is, the fucking
that was confusing.
That was insane. I was like, oh man, I was like so confused when the camera kept zooming in. I was like, yep, that's his face. They're doing a cool pan to show what a threat is. Then it just panned down. I was like, oh, is that his face?
Yeah, and he just has to, like the because of that, it just makes me think they like I don't know if this was what they were intentionally going for, but with the way they zoomed it in, it makes me think that the thing on top of his head, it's like that in that old Japanese hairstyle where they were punks or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Do,
no,
do you remember
yeah.
what I'm talking
That's what
about?
whatchamacallit is as well.
Uh, I know, yeah, it's just the best thing. If nobody knows what I'm saying, the
Pompadour.
only real
Yeah,
relevant,
Pompadour. Yeah.
no, yeah, Pompadour. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Pompadour or like the Josuke from Diamond is
Okay,
Unbreakable
boy,
from
man, not
JoJo's.
everything is a
Basically
JoJo
the
reference,
hairstyle.
right?
Everything is a JoJo reference, and you know it, Austin.
Mm.
That will never die.
Oh man, boy, hey man, you didn't know it was a JoJo reference when we were watching Zenkaiger, right?
Okay, whatever. I don't think I was caught up yet. Okay,
No,
I
what
don't
do you
even
mean? We
remember
were
when
watching
Zenkaiger
it
like fucking.
together.
Okay, I don't know. I'm talking about like fucking JoJo's. Like I don't remember when that came out, so I don't know if it came out along the same or not. I don't think it did, but whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean they basically fight the king and everything, but he collects his generals like, all right, well I guess I'm gonna have fun with kicking your butts, so I'll just see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
And he just fucking walks off,
Mhm.
and then that's how the episode ends. Except for the most hilarious fucking shit I've seen in this fucking show so far.
Mhm.
Because the thing is, in the beginning of the episode, you see that the kings haven't been around because
Yeah,
for
they
one
tell you.
reason
Yeah,
or
we found
another,
out they were in jail and everything.
they were arrested, and you're
Mhm.
like, what the fuck happened? Why isn't this bigger news? First of all, why doesn't Gira know? And like, what did they do? And then at the end of it, then you see
Oh yeah, no,
what
I was
they're
like,
arrested for.
I thought it was gonna be like a big mystery. Like the audience was gonna find, but no, they actually just shows it, right?
No, yeah, they're literally memeing us the entire time.
Mhm.
Because then they go ahead and show that Yama was arrested for trying to get, like, take all the power in the world for a rig, like a PC
Boy, look,
rig.
hey, look, he has to know if his new computer can run Crisis or not. All right.
He's trying to run Crisis 2 and he needs all of the world's power in order to even run it, dude. Oh
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
god.
And then
Like,
Himeno
he named it the most.
causes a forest fire, right?
Yeah, and just to be okay, hold on. Just to let me look up the number before I make
1,000
make
megaton
the reference.
firework.
Yeah, hold on. Atomic bomb
Uh-oh.
yield. Okay. So, let me see here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what is this? Come on, give me... We're talking about megatons, right? So, what is this?
Yeah.
What does KTTNT mean? What does that stand for?
Jesus Christ. Uh-huh.
Oh my god. I think it's about 118 kilotons, megaton. I think it may have actually been about 5 megatons. Or, no, hold on. Because they're saying 25
Boy.
megaton yield option reported to be for the B841 would give a yield to mass ratio of 5.1 megatons of TNT per ton. This doesn't tell me. Just give me the number. Is it okay? No, actually, it may have just given it to me. Maybe it's just been misunderstanding because I felt like there's a fucking 25 megatons for a nuke. Okay,
Mhm.
that's 25 megatons of the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
And I think the most that we've ever had so far, because apparently, well, I guess Korea counts because they had the 2017 nuclear test, about 300 megatons.
Mhm.
Oh no, hold on, I'm sorry. What's her number here?
1,000.
Okay, no, it doesn't. No, okay, it's no longer that bad because I started looking at the other numbers. I think
Oh,
for the okay.
Women's doing a lot of dangerous search term all of a sudden,
Okay, no, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's
So
right.
it says here for the one that was well, the ones that were dropped famously were about 23 megatons at most. Okay, that's an atomic bomb. That is one atomic bomb. Hers is 100. Or 1,000, I meant. 1,000 megatons. That's like 6 nukes. Just about 6 nukes that she caused. Like, in the most insane fucking thing. For launching a goddamn firework, dude. Like, that's fucking insane. I think she ended up basically ending like, a world war before it started. Or after it ended, actually, considering they had one with the Ragnarok. Absolutely fucking insane.
Mhm.
I just needed to put that out there because it was wild as shit to me. All right, so then comes Babowski.
Yeah, building weapons
It
of
says-
mass destruction, it turns out.
Yeah, because he says subterranean tiller system, the Anteater, which is proven to be weaponized.
You know, hey,
He's
when you
creating
name something
secret
the
weapons.
Anteater, that sounds like a weapon of mass destruction, you know, right? I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you think that was offensive to the Bugnarok? You ever thought about that?
Uh-huh.
Because he created a tiller system that's called the Anteater, and they have a new kingdom, a new society of people that they're living by, called the Bugnarok, who have proven to have ants as one of their fucking members.
Uh-huh.
And understandably, they probably thought, oh my god, they're going to kill us all. That's a fucking weapon of mass destruction designed to just attack the Bugnarok. Do you think Babowski was about to start just initiate a race war?
Oh my god, do you think the Babowski is just fucking still prejudiced, I guess, against the Bugnarok, right?
Honestly, yeah, but the way that's described, the more I think about it, adding this fucking wild shit into it, yeah, I think he probably still has a grudge against them, and because of what happened with everything that happened in season 1, I mean.
Uh-huh. Jesus
And
Christ.
then Rita is like honestly the most hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it says here, serving time in prison as a means of utilizing mandatory vacation. She considers it vacation.
Yeah, she got nothing else to
Being
do.
in prison. It's literally just her being like, okay, I need a fucking break. All right, I need to just fucking go. Just lock me out. That's the only way I'll be able to rest and not do shit. Which is fucking insane to me. But it's so in line with her character. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically it just ends there. You just get the crimes of the list of the kings of why they were in jail in the first place, and then it's just the preview for the next episode.
And then hey, for start season 2, all very strong. We established an actual threatening villain within the show. I'm excited to see where this goes, right?
Yeah. I definitely want to see where season 2 goes. I will mention that some of the storylines that we were just kind of saying in the beginning, I would like to see, especially if Gira, as much as he proclaims that he's gonna go ahead and fight against the Doug Dimabug,
Mm-hmm,
right? I would like to see if maybe he ever considers, just joining under the Doug Dimabug, just for the interesting potential for character development there. I know the Kings are just going to be memed on for their arrest. It's not probably going to be looked at either. I definitely want to see what happened with Jeremy and what happened with his Bug Kingdom, if they're still are they totally annihilated, or what's happening with that?
Right.
And some of the other storylines I don't remember for the life of me. But honestly, it's a great introduction to the new villain. The main villain that we have here. As much as it might seem tropey in other shows, it's like I can bring up legit Gurren Lagann as an example for insane power scaling.
Mm-hmm,
Because legit in the movie they end up fighting the creator of all things, I think it was.
Yeah.
And you see this you see these tropes in a bunch of other shows, but this is done so well. It's just you don't mind it,
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's it's done very well, and it's just I have no complaints about any with any of the stuff that's done, especially because it's a first for Super Sentai in general. Makes it pretty good, I don't know. It's just a really good start to the season 2. That's how I'll end it there before I ramble.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Pretty much. I got nothing else to say. I pretty much already said everything else. This new season looks fun. Right?
Oh.
Okay.
One other thing I will mention. Because of their use of CG in here, and because it doesn't look as bad, because they kept using CG on CG, the effects of the entrance of of Doug Dimabug pretty fucking good, honestly. Honestly, the CG has fit so well in this show. If they kept doing CG like this, I legit don't think I would mind,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But that's my last thing on that.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Yep. I guess that's pretty much it. All right. Hey, look. Now that we established a big bad threat that who can literally kill everyone at any point. Hey, let's just have some hilarious hijinks episodes instead. Right? Don't break the
After
mood.
all the
Right?
world-shattering revelations.
Don't break the mood. No, don't break the tension. Right? Look, one day you're faced with the fact that your life is actually meaningless, and that you're nothing more than a literal grain of sand to an overlord. Right? Next thing you know, a summertime adventure. Right? It's hot. Hey, it's hot.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Wim. Look. Summer might be over, but hot girl summer keeps going on. Right?
Okay, what?
Yeah.
Is that a reference to something? Just to let you know, I haven't seen the Barbie movie. I don't know if you're referencing that, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. All right. Hey, I think let's just end it like that.
What? No, please.
All right,
give me an
all right,
explanation.
All right.
I swear to
thanks.
God.
Bye.
Don't. Okay, yeah, our original OC. Okay, let me tell you how an OC is. This might as well be the bit at this point, Austin, alright? Look, OC is original character, original content. That's what it fucking
that's
is.
just what we
alright?
are, right?
You can't just claim as, a talking section that we put in at the end of it as original, because plenty of people do it.
No, they
I
don't.
can literally just
no,
say...
No,
yeah,
not for us, right? Well, except what we're doing.
Not
we're
for
adding
us.
a non-relevant bit that has nothing to do with our main topic at hand.
What do you mean it's not relevant? It's relevant because we put it in the podcast to begin
this is
with.
just the pre-recording rambles we do, right? This is before we actually start
okay.
recording. It's when we do our little catch-up, right? And talk.
But literally, you say that, but literally the idea of is that we record something before this, so where we just talk random bullshit, and we do, but it's like we talk random. Everybody talks random bullshit in podcasts. You can't just claim that. Everyone puts it either in the beginning, middle, or end, or it's just gonna be anywhere.
Out because it has nothing to do with the podcast. Us, we're just adding this fun little bit to give the audience a little behind the scenes of how we do it, right? And what a fucking.
What do you mean? We get the behind the scenes all the time. We're like, oh yeah, let's see, behind the scenes. Oh yeah, these people listen to us. Down in what was it, Southeast Asia or whatever.
Shout out to the Southeast Asian
or we go like, all right, I'm gonna read the description off the Wikipedia. That's the title of the episode. That's it right there. We literally keep saying behind the scenes stuff in every single thing that we do, Austin. I don't know what you're talking about.
That is the bit of behind the scene in the actual recording. This is the behind the scenes.
No, you're just claiming it's a bit now to justify your bit here. It's not. No, it was never a planned bit to begin with. We already put it in. It's never a planned bit. This is a planned bit. That wasn't a planned bit, so therefore it is not a bit. It was not decided back then, Austin. It was decided now, just so you could justify your point, Austin. That's what's happening right now. Oh my god. Oh god.
We're gonna start.
Why isn't my bit in outrage? That's what I need to know.